electric bikes. We started with this PS1 bike here. This is a carbon frame, 250 watt motor bike. The battery is actually removable. It's right here, the little triangle. And the battery can be charged. You can remove it and charge it, or you can actually, there's actually a charge port right here. Okay. This bike, like many of our other bikes, is sort of like 3 bikes in one. We have 3 levels of assist, so if you want to get your exercise, you can still do that, you know, by turning off the assist or going with level 1 assist, at which point you're pretty much just negating some of the mass of the bike. Level 2 assist gets you more help. There's a torque sensor in the bike, so it feels, you know, how much work you're putting in, and it kind of fills in the rest. Level 3 is ideal if you're going to work, like a 10-mile commute, and you don't want to show up all sweaty, you know, so it gives you a very leisurely, you know, relaxing commute. Smart mode is something that uses our torque sensors and allows you to kind of maintain the same pace. Even if you're hitting a hill, you don't have to go faster or, you know, pedal faster or harder. So it kind of picks up, it shows you the battery level, it shows you the assist level that you have. It's selectable here. You can go 1 through 3, and then you can select smart mode. There's a light that you can control from here, and the rest of it is just like a normal bike. We use Shimano parts here. We have a Shimano derailleur, and that's pretty much that on the PS1. This has been our first bike. Originally came out in black and white. Since then, by popular request, you know, we listen to our customers. You know, we came out with this beautiful yellow color. We also have a really fiery red color for those people who want to really be noticed, you know, on the road. Speaking of being noticed, we have our this is our LX1 bike. This is a 500 watt motor, 11.2 amp hour battery. The battery is integrated into the bike. All of our bikes, part of the thing is we're trying to integrate all of the electrical components into the bike, you know, without disrupting the aesthetics of the look of the bike. So we don't have clunky batteries hanging off the bike, you know. So here you have, the battery is actually integrated into the body of the bike. You can remove the battery to charge it. Same console, you know, similar to the PS1, similar look and feel, you know, that shows you the level of assist, the battery level, how fast you're going. Again, the controls are intuitive, you know, you just step through them, you know, for extra level of help. So this one here, the PS1, has pedal assist to 16 miles an hour. You can go faster, but then you're doing your own pedaling. The bigger bikes, like the LX1, gets you up to 20 miles an hour. And again, you really feel that when you're going, you know, on like high level of assist, you're going up a hill, pedaling very leisurely at 20 miles an hour. It's a really cool experience, you know. That's one of the things, we can talk about all the specs you want, but I think the key with all of these bikes is really getting on the bike, because consistent feedback that we get from our customers is that they're experiencing that fun, you know, like that first time on the bike, you know, when they were a kid, you know, because of this extra kick that they get from the bike, you know. So as a company, we're evolving and we're listening to the feedback from our customers, you know. So the JS1 is the next step in the evolution, you know. We got a lot of feedback, you know, over the years on the PS1 and the LX1. The JS1 is sort of the culmination of that. A lot of our customers, we have folks that are, you know, doing like physical therapy, and older folks. The low step-through frame was something that was requested by everybody, so we listened, we did it. Higher level integration, we have brake lights on the JS1. The battery is still integrated into the body of the bike, but now you don't have to take it out to charge it. There's actually a charge port on it right here. And again, similar interface so that, you know, kind of consistent look and feel here. You have your levels of assist, your battery, your speed. You can also get your average speed, you know, for the trip. You can get your maximum speed for the trip, you know, and all this other relevant data. The headlight, again, integrated into the frame. Easy to select, easy to control. Also Shimano parts, you know, Shimano derailleur on this one. You know, shifting gears. Everything else is just a regular, you know, like a regular bike. And finally, yep, that's a 500 watt motor, also like the LX1. And then finally the CF1. This is not a production bike yet, so this is our urban commuter. This is like our city commuter, okay? The motor on this one is 250, but it has a really large battery capacity. I think it's a 8.4 amp hour battery, 36 volt. And this is more for leisurely city cruising. Again, massive amount of integration. You know, the battery is not user accessible, actually. It's built in. You charge it, you know, you don't really need to, you know, access it. It's transparently in the frame. Added some features like the safety, like the lock mechanism, integrated into the stem here, so it pulls out and you can just lock your bike easily. We have some options available, you know, as far as, you know, cargo capacity. The other thing, we did away on this bike, you know, with like a really elaborate display, and we're trying to keep it like super clean. So we have a panel here that has LED lights that activate based on the level of assist. So just 3 levels of assist, 3 blue LEDs, and then the on button, instead of having a key, is actually just an on-off button, and the button actually has a multicolor LED that gives you the level of the battery. So blue light for like 100% to 75%, you know, purple light for like 75 to 50, red light 50 to 25, and a blinking red light, you know, sub 25. So it's like, hey, it's time to recharge. Analog feature we added by popular request. It's got a cool little bell, you know. It's, you know, it's the little things, you know, but really beautiful, you know, diamond built-in light reflector. And then there's also a, if you look, the seats also evolved. One of the things we did, the seat is wider, it's a little, you know, cushier. And then if you look from the back here, you can see there's actually a mechanism for, you know, that allows you to handle the bike, you know, easier. This is a 48-pound bike, and again, for cruising around the city, it's really great, you know, and these are coming out in a few months. That's pretty much the lineup. Besv as a company, you can tell, you know, we're evolving, we're producing more products, so we're making the selection, our portfolio is getting wider, and then we're adding more colors, more options, you know, things like that. Always listening to what the customers have to say, and we do have some more things in the works, so stay tuned. You know, like I said, it's an evolving field.